Come out to Montana, they're open for business in the COVID-19 age. Just a deal though where if you're not feeling good, stay home, practice social distancing. You know, most of the businesses, I mean, they're all open. The restaurants, the hotels, they're still welcoming hunters. There's all kinds of places to social distance out here. Tell you what, hunting, fishing, it's important for these communities. They embrace people coming. That's what's so neat about this. These people are happy to see you. A rooster, there you go. Rooster! Hey, nice work.
Beautiful rooster.
Rooster! Boy, look at the tail on that rooster.
Passion for the Hunt is brought to you by Shields, Crestliner Boats, Travel Manitoba, Federal Premium Ammunition, North Dakota Tourism, Primo's Hunting.
You know, we've hunted pheasants all over, you know, especially the Dakotas, but you know what I really think about eastern Montana is that probably overlooked by a lot of people. You know, you don't think of pheasants when you think of Montana. You might think of mule deer or a lot of other things. This area is so special and unique in my mind is that, you know, you can go out here without really knowing anybody and find places to hunt. You know, there's lots of block management land, obviously. There's a little bit of public land, but you can go out and knock on doors and get permission. You know, not everybody's going to tell you yes. It's still a place where a person can do some tremendous freelance style pheasant hunting.
Come.
Hen!
Stepping on him almost.
Hen, I mean heart attack.
Isn't that fun though?
A rooster. There you go.
Keep making noise with him, Jason. I'm gonna come over. You keep flushing them out for me.
All right, sounds good.
Good girl. Nice job. Nice job.
Rooster! Hey, nice work.
Thanks for letting me have that, you know, I mean.
Anytime.
Yeah. I smelled you over there getting itchy, you know.
I'll kind of loop around here, Jared.
Little zigzaggy. Right there.
That was a straight up miss. Oh my.
I'm glad you're the first one to get one of those.
Hen!
Come, Nelly. You know, to be a professional and to miss like that early on in the hunt, it's a little embarrassing, you know, me being the amateur that I am. It's expected, but it's coming from a professional.
That bird held beautiful too. Oh.
She's birdie. Beautiful rooster. Never would have thought eastern Montana possessed such great prairie and pheasants. This is something that from North Dakota that we're used to, but eastern Montana, this is special. And it's lots of roaming fields and lots of birds, so it's good.
You know, upland game birds can be found throughout pretty much all of Montana, specifically eastern Montana, but this northeast corner seems to be a really good spot for not only habitat, but just overall upland game bird numbers, particularly pheasant hunting. It's a destination for pheasant hunters throughout the country coming here, and then as well as some grouse and partridge and some sage grouse within the region too.
Hen! Hen! Rooster!
Rooster!
Good girl, good girl, good girl.
All right. Hen. Hen.
My gosh, the honey hole. Looks like they're gonna keep popping up. Rooster!
Well, we've seen plenty of them, huh?
Lots of them.
2 roosters got up in the trees. I didn't even shoot at them. Hens got up nice. Wow.
I thought you were gonna step on a couple.
Yeah. You know, and I would say this area is built for people that love to hunt, in the sense that if you love to walk, especially, you know, walking, you know, through this native prairie, just have this wide open country, beautiful country. You can just see forever, you know, these far horizons, and it's not uncommon to walk 10 miles in a day. You're gonna see sharptails, you're gonna see some huns, you're gonna see pheasants. You know, not all the spots are gonna be good, but you're gonna run into bunches of birds, concentrations of birds. And obviously this time of year, a lot of the birds get up wild, you know, and some of the shots are far. You have to work for them sometimes. That's what I love. I mean, sometimes you can go out, be done in an hour, but I tell you what, when it takes all day and you're in a beautiful place like this, that's what it's all about. I mean, to me, that's pheasant hunting.
Is that what we're gonna do, walk one in the middle?
Yeah, just make sure you can walk where you can shoot though.
Let's finish the job here. And,
Whoa! Sometimes all you can do is laugh.
I've got problems. Nothing to do with the gun, the dog, the area. This guy right here.
These birds can move.
I was just watching it, we're gonna wait for it to fold.
Well, walk it off.
That's all we can do is walk it off.
Oh, look at the grouse getting up. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of sharptails. You know, good numbers of pheasants, sharptails. You know, it's just such a wide open country, you can walk all day. Some walks have been better than others, some shooting's been better than others, but I love this. I could do this every day. There goes our sharptail.
Come, Nelly. Come, Nelly.
You get grass next to stubble and it's just birds all over. Pheasant tracks, sharptail tracks. Pretty cool. Oh, there it went down. Got him. Got lucky there with my mark. Walked right up to it here. These sharptails get up wild later in the year. I mean, it's not that late, but it gets cold out. They go a long ways and they get up wild. But look at that. Headshot, you can still see how far that bird went. That's just a cool bird. That's a bird that's native to this area. I just think sharptails are just really a neat bird. I love them. I like eating them. Pheasants get all the glory, but I tell you what, it's always cool when you can hunt pheasants and mix in a few sharptails in with them.
Despite all those deep conversations with the birds, the perfect shots, and the constant retrieves that happen out there, the memories made in here are what it'll always be about. The season is here, and your hunt begins at Shields.
This part of the state is largely in private land ownership, but we do have a program called block management that's very popular throughout the area. Private lands in the area are enrolled into the block management program. It's an access program. The Fish, Wildlife and Parks administers the access to those private lands for the hunters. They go up to a sign-in box and they sign in and they are allowed to hunt that property.
And Rooster! Well, it's awesome. I mean, when you can just walk and walk and walk. For me, it's really kind of refreshing because I'm always having to worry about, you know, not having that access, and having that access has just been awesome. I mean, it's been, my legs hurt, I'm not used to it, I'm not in shape, but my body and spirit are all about it because walking free is really special.
So the block management program we have here in Montana is a great stepping stone for new hunters coming to the area. A lot of hunters coming in, they've never been here, they don't know land ownership, they don't know really anybody. It gets them onto the properties, and a lot of times they meet the landowners, and it opens up relationships with those landowners, and it allows them in future years to come back and continue using that property. A lot of times it even opens up into future different properties in surrounding areas.
Oh, they're running.
And
Rooster!
dead bird, pitch it up.
Good girl.
There's a lot of them in here. We just need a few of them to hold tight. That one held tight. We've probably seen at least 50 pheasants fly into here. A bunch of them got up wild out the end here on us, but we've had a handful of them here that have held.
The block management program has been around for 25 years. We're in the 25th year of the program, and it's been just improving every year since. It's been growing every year since. It's a very, very popular program within the state, landowners within the state, hunters within the state, as well as non-resident hunters coming to the state. With this block management program, and as well as other access programs and habitat programs we have in the state, we're really working hard to increase the access for all sportsmen.
Hen!
Rooster! Beautiful bird. This is a little thick stuff with snow, but able to recover it, so it's a good day.
So no, this is an area where you can just get lost. You can hunt different townships, different counties every time you come out here. There's just so much land, there's so much room. We didn't see a lot of hunters, which is pretty amazing. You know, pretty impressive bird numbers. And tell you what, when we met people, they were so friendly. It was just really a neat area where if you like to work and do a little bit of homework, go out and just figure things out on your own without having your hand held. I tell you what, this is a pretty special part of the world. No, there's a rooster! 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 Hey, nice work.